Fashion trends come and go, we all know that, but there are some trends that just take us a little bit longer to warm up to. And today I'm sharing 10 of those trends that I struggled with at first, but now I love. And I'm picking that you may too. Hi, I'm Leonie and welcome to my channel. Today we're talking about one of my favorite topics, and that is fashion trends. And in particular, those trends that are just a little bit tricky to get our heads around. But there are 10 that I've identified that I've recently warmed up to, and I believe that they are well worth taking a second look at. So if you have also been a little bit shy about some of these trends, then I'm sure you're going to enjoy this one. Now, the first trend is denim dresses. Now, I know I've talked quite a bit here about shirt dresses, denim shirt dresses in particular, but what seems to be happening this summer is a return of sort of vintage inspired denim dresses. So think dresses like your strapless, more tube style dresses. I've also seen some really simple summer dresses with just shoestring straps and a fitted bodice and a fuller skirt in denim as well. Now, it's not surprising that denim dresses are really gaining some momentum with the trend for double denim being hot this season. So I suppose this is a very easy way to get a double denim look without having to worry about pairing pieces together. You get that one and done benefit of a dress. I will show you a few denim dresses that I've found online, and I'm still trying to decide which one is the one for me. But denim dresses, in my opinion, are a trend that I've never really warmed to in the past, but I love them now. Now, I've never been a huge fan of mesh garments, and this season there is a huge trend towards patterned mesh sets. So ruched, figure-hugging skirts teamed with cute little mesh tops. I love the fact that these are colourful. They're buying into that sort of sheer style of dressing, which I've never been a huge fan of, but I love the fact that these patterned mesh pieces just make wearing sheer so much easier. And I also love the fact that, like with any set you buy, you get that versatility of wearing it together and you have an instant outfit, and you also get the opportunity to wear those pieces as separates. I do have a mesh long sleeve top that I have had for years, and it is a perfect layering piece for under some of my slip dresses and shirts and some of my other pieces. So I also see that there's benefit in some of these pieces, wearing them into the cooler months as layering pieces as well. Fun kind of pops of color under a button-down shirt, for instance. But these mesh colourful patterned sets are fab. And at this point, I'd just like to say a very big thank you to team at Squarespace for sponsoring this portion of today's episode. I'm a huge fan of Squarespace, and if you watch my videos, you will already know that. And if you plan on getting online anytime soon, I can hand on heart recommend Squarespace as the way to do it. Whether you want to build a website or a blog like mine, or if you have some products that you'd like to sell, Squarespace makes it super easy. Squarespace is really easy to use. It has a simple drag and drop feature. You can customize your website or your blog really easily, and there are also some amazing templates to use as well. And I'm thrilled to say that the team at Squarespace are offering you a 10% discount off your first Squarespace website or domain. What I suggest you do is whip on over to squarespace.com, take advantage of the free trial, and then when you're ready to launch, all you need to do is use my unique URL, which is squarespace.com/The Style Insider, and use my code, which is The Style Insider. And as I said, that will give you 10% off your first Squarespace website or domain. But if you do plan on getting online, Squarespace is the easiest way to do it. So take advantage of this offer. Now, this one has been a bit of a hard one for me to wrap my head around until recently. Now, I've always had a thing about drawstring pants, and I think in my mind I've associated drawstring pants with kind of 3/4 culotte style pants, which I've never really liked. But the return of parachute pants has kind of reinvigorated this style and also given me a new appreciation for that kind of drawstring waist. Of course, there's that practicality as well, that they fit you well and you can wear them exactly how you like, whether you want them a little bit looser or a little bit higher. The versatility is there, the comfort factor is there, and I am a new convert to drawstring pants. How about you? Let me know in the comments below what you think of them. Now the next one is one-shoulder dresses, and I've never been a huge fan of this look, but there are some gorgeous options on offer this season, from dresses that are completely sleeveless, so there is one shoulder sleeveless. There are also some dresses that have a full sleeve, so there are lots of options on offer, which is, I think, quite key for me. I like to have choice of fabric, color, design, and with this look, I think if you like your shoulders, and for me that is one body part that I do actually like. It's an easy way to expose a little bit of skin, so take a look at some of these one shoulder dresses. There's everything there from form-fitting to more flouncy, frilly, feminine styles as well. But there kind of is something for everyone. So especially if, like me, you like showing off your shoulders, this is a look for you for summer. Now, I've talked a bit on my channel recently about cutouts, and I'm not a huge fan of cutouts when it comes to clothing, but I've seen lots and lots of cutout swimwear this season, and I actually think it's a really good look. Now, the reason why I think it does work particularly well is because a lot of full-piece swimsuits, which I tend to like wearing the most, are very covered up. Now that's fine if that works for you, but cut-out full-piece swimsuits just give you that little bit of an opportunity to show a little bit more skin, but cover up in the areas that you feel that you need that extra coverage. So for me, not all of these cut-out styles are going to work, but I do think they offer some real options in terms of swimwear. Now next up is crinkled fabrics. Now you know the ones that almost look like you've kind of crushed them and crinkled them. I've never been a huge fan of this particular look, but I do like how they're being shown and displayed this season. I've seen some gorgeous summer dresses in this fabric, and dresses that are, say, kaftans, but when they're cut in this particular type of fabric, it gives them a little bit of shape, which is really interesting and nice. The other thing about this fabric is that it just creates texture to an outfit, and sometimes if you're wearing monochrome outfits, which obviously is just head to toe the same color, adding a little bit of texture in there just adds some interest to the outfit. So I love the fact that these pieces add a little texture. So instead of completely writing them off, I'm definitely having a closer look at these crinkly type fabrics. Now next up is broderie anglais, and I have always steered away from this because I felt that it looks a little bit too girly and just a little bit too young and frivolous in some respects. I know that sounds a little bit weird, but what I have seen this season is some really sophisticated, elegant styles of dresses and tops in broderie anglais type fabric. I like the fact that there's a modern interpretation of this sort of older style fabric. And obviously these dresses are going to be cool for summer and just give you a little bit of an opportunity to create a slightly more feminine look, but still being very sophisticated and chic at the same time. Now, one trend that I've never been a fan of, and I'm quite surprised that I'm turning the tables or changing my mind on this one, and that is crochet. Now, I've always considered crochet as a little bit of a nana-ish, old-fashioned kind of style, but what I am seeing this season is crochet being reinterpreted in a very modern way. Crochet at the moment is very pared back, and it's also being shown in simple colors and really lightweight crochet. So none of that sort of heavy, weighty crochet that kind of hangs and pulls out of shape because of the weight. So these pieces are pretty and they're feminine, they're light, airy, and perfect for beach cover-ups or wearing somewhere a little bit more flash. So I love the fact that these crocheted pieces have really been given a modern look and feel. Now, another summer trend that is huge this season is the return of kaftans. Now, for me, I've always felt that kaftans are just too much fabric. They can overwhelm you and are generally shapeless. But I think what's happened this season is that they've been reinterpreted into sleek and interesting shapes. There's also been kaftans that have tie belts, which, if like me, you like a little bit of shape to an outfit, they are great for that. And also I think what's happened is traditionally in my mind, kaftans have been designed in really beachy kind of flamboyant fabrics and patterns, and this season there are plenty of options in really neutral colors. I've seen some very sleek black kaftans that can look amazing, add a cute little pop of color with a handbag or some sandals, and you have a really lovely sophisticated summer look. So there are options this season for kaftans, and as I said earlier, they come in the crinkled fabric, which gives them a little bit of shape if, like me, you do like a little bit of shape. But there are options here that are definitely worth taking a look at. They're not just a beach cover-up anymore or just a way of not thinking about an outfit. They're stylish and definitely worth taking a closer look at. Now, I've never been a huge fan of jumpsuits, but there are so many cool options on offer this season, from sporty kind of fabrics and sporty looking jumpsuits to more dressy to kind of casual beachy options. And I've often not been a fan of jumpsuits, and that's the bathroom issue when you have to strip the whole jumpsuit off to go to the bathroom. But if there's any time of year that you can get away with that and do it without too much of a hassle, it is in summer. So it does make sense that you can more easily and more conveniently wear a jumpsuit in summer. So if you were like me and you just weren't a fan, maybe consider giving them a second look. They are a little bit like a dress. It's a one and done outfit that you don't have to think about, and there are plenty of fabrics and styles on offer. Oh, and for everyone asking about my anti-aging and skincare secrets, I finally got my act together and put together a video outlining my top tips for kind of putting my best foot forward at 56 in terms of makeup and beauty. So click on the screen here and I will see you there, where I share a few of my favorite tips and tricks.